Hi, good morning. This is Rebecca from Rebecca Inspires, and thanks for tuning in. Today's video blog is actually a reminder for myself because I find it really hard to check on details. I'm very much a big picture person. I have to look at things quite specifically and in a detailed way and take my time over them in order to get those small things right. So today my top tips for leaders are keeping it simple. Because for people like me, keeping it simple makes it easier for me to keep up with the detail. And Einstein said, if you can't explain it to a 6-year-old child, then you're making it too complex and you don't understand it yourself. And I think there's a lot of truth in that. When I'm training people and when I'm coaching people, I use a lot of NLP. And on the surface, if you read the original Bandler and Grindler works, the Sources of Magic, parts 1 and 2, you would find those really quite complicated, but the genius of NLP is that Bandler and others have simplified it so that we can all understand it. And they've actually made something quite complex very, very easy to use in everyday life, work, business, whatever it happens to be. And that's what I do with my clients. So whenever I make a mistake, or as I did last week, get figures wrong and send out the wrong invoice and that sort of thing, I step back and go, right, okay, how can I make this simple? And once I've simplified it, then I usually get things right. And this reminds me of the Royal Bank of Scotland, who have messed up a very, very simple transaction. And I think it's because their processes are too complicated. And I wonder how many other businesses out there have processes that are so complicated it makes it easier to trip up for the people working through those processes and for the end user, i.e. the customer or even the supplier. So my top tip for leaders and business in general today is, could you explain your processes to a 6-year-old child? And if the answer is no, then you might want to go away and think about how you can simplify that. Best of luck. Thanks. Bye.